Everybody loves the idea of savings, but most of us, when left to do it ourselves, struggle with the saving bit, while still making sure we've got enough to cover our expenses and have a life. Well, today I'm going to introduce you to our spending and savings program, which has been helping other Australians just like you since 2008, by giving them real numbers in real time so they can make real decisions around what they do with their spending and savings. But does the program actually increase their savings? Well, let's have a look at what real clients on the program achieved compared to the average Aussie over the past 3 financial years. You can see that based on the data, the average Aussie saves less than 10% of their take-home income each year. This figure has gone down over the last 3 years, whereas clients on the spending and savings program we implement save nearly double the average Aussie, and their numbers have gone up the last 3 years. So why does this happen? Well, firstly, clients on the program have a reason to save in the first place, a savings goal. Whether that's a lifestyle goal like a big holiday, deposit for a property, money for maternity leave and education, or a financial goal like paying off your mortgage faster, starting your own business, or retiring early. One thing all these goals have in common: if you can increase your savings, you'll have more money to put towards your goals and you'll achieve them faster. That's the first and most important reason why our clients have better savings results. The second part is the clients on the program have all 3 cornerstones of their great spending and savings working for them: budgeting, banking, and reporting. So let's have a look at what we mean by that. The first cornerstone of budgeting, it's an exercise of setting targets so you can determine how successful you really are at managing your money. At the end of the day, these are your targets, not ours. All we're going to do is help you choose how much you want to allocate to each of the categories, and then we'll help you allocate them and put them in the right home. We believe our clients move through the 4 stages of budgeting over the course of 12 months. The first stage is completely up to you. This is acceptance that budgets are a good thing, not an evil thing, and that if you don't have a budget, you'll never actually know how you're really going. The second stage is awareness. What does it actually cost to be you? Now, typically here you're looking for 3 months worth of data. That's because you want to pick up those quarterly bills like gas and electricity. It also gives you a chance to see an average of your expenses rather than just looking at 1 or 2 months. The third stage is moving into improvement. So this is about moving your targets away from, or your spending results away from, here's how we went, to here's how we actually want to go, and trying to bridge the gap and close the gap between what your budget is and what your actual results are. The fourth stage usually takes about 12 months to get to, but some of our clients can get there faster, is about getting consistent performance. This is knowing what your numbers are going to look like at the end of every month, every quarter, and every year. And from that point on, that's when you can confidently predict what your savings results are going to be, so you can use it towards those goals. The other side of the budgeting piece is reporting. So if budgeting is the exercise of defining success, then reporting is about giving you feedback on how successful you really are. Our reporting process is designed to give you real-time feedback on the information you want in the way you want, using your real numbers. So weekly, what we're talking about here is just a snapshot of a few of your spending categories. Most of the clients on the program, by their own admission, would only have 3, maybe 4 categories where, if they're honest, they might struggle to stick to a budget. So the idea behind a snapshot is it increases the awareness of that by providing you a weekly update on how you're tracking towards that specific budget category. Monthly, we're pulling the lens back a bit. Let's see how you've gone with your income, total expenses over the month. And we'll add more months as we go and as you go through the program. It's also an opportunity now to compare how you've gone against your whole budget for that month and how you're going against your whole budget for the whole year. Quarterly, pulling the lens back even further. How have you gone this quarter compared to the last quarter? How are you tracking since you've started being on the program? And importantly here, you can start to compare yourself against other people in your peer group so you can see how you're going compared to everybody else. Yearly is about taking the last 12 months worth of data to use for forward-based projections. So how fast can you pay your home loan off? How much money are you going to have in savings in 12 months and 2 years' time? And the last part is about the banking structure. So this is easily one of the most important ones, if not the most important. If you get your banking structure set up right, it means that you can see how much you've got for bills, you know what you've got to be able to spend, and you know what you've got for savings. Here we want you to understand that it's about splitting your accounts into 3 different types: spending accounts, storage accounts, and savings accounts. You spend money out of your spending accounts. So these are ones where it's typically linked to the savings, check, or credit button on your credit or your debit card. Really good for bills and expenses and spending. Storage accounts is money that's going to be spent, just not now. So typically here you might look at a quarterly storage account or a yearly storage account. Examples would be like a quarterly entertainment and looking good account where you put money in to spend at some stage over the next 3 months, but it's not spent every week or every month. When it's time to spend it, you typically transfer it back to another spending account. Or things like a present and a holiday account. Now, some of our clients love the Christmas account. Here we put it all together, presents and Christmas and holidays all wrapped up. That way you know that there's always enough money in the account when it comes time to have the holiday and pay for Christmas presents. Last one is the savings account. So this is one-way traffic. Money goes into these accounts and it doesn't come back out. So you've got a principal account for your home loan, maybe it's an emergency fund, or here's where your savings accounts kick in for your goals: maternity, renovation, new home, etc. This is where it's about putting money in and it leaves it in there and it doesn't come back out. So there you have our spending and savings program, and we really want to be here as your personal financial coach. But we've got to do this as a part of a team. We can't do everything ourselves, and we have 2 partners in particular that we need to work with. One's the banking partners. So we've handpicked our preferred partners that we know are going to help you get a great setup, those that can handle those different types of spending, storage and savings account. And we want you to talk to our lending specialist and banking specialist when it comes time to review whether or not your banking partners can help you. The third or the second partner in the group, apart from us, is Moneysoft. It's an online secure solution that enables us to bring our program to life. So let's have a look at how that works now.
It's hard making financial plans for tomorrow when you don't know where you stand today. Calculating your income, expenses, and how much you have in the bank can be overwhelming, so many of us bury our heads in the sand. But now there's a new innovative financial solution that's so simple to use. You might just sit back and wonder, why hasn't anybody thought of this before? It's called Moneysoft, and it allows you to view all your money, no matter where it might be, in over 200 banks and financial institutions. And knowing exactly where your money is and where it goes is the first step towards achieving real financial success. Better still, Moneysoft automatically updates your account information, so you always have an accurate picture of your financial situation. Take out a new gym membership and Moneysoft notes it. Want to know how a new investment's performing? Then look no further. What's your net worth? Moneysoft has it. You can also rest easy knowing your financial details are in good hands, because Moneysoft uses the same high-end encryption standards used by the banks. So sharing your details with your advisor is no problem. In fact, doing so means he can provide you with strategies far more relevant than you've enjoyed before, and hopefully, far better financial results. So take control of your finances. Talk to your financial advisor today about Moneysoft.
So there you have it. That's our spending and savings program with support from our banking partners and Moneysoft. If you think this program can help you, we'd love for you to speak to one of our coaches today to find out how you can get started.